Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lovely day out today. And today, we're going to be working on something different with Old Blue. Yeah, back with another video with Old Blue. Something different today. Um, Today, we're going to work on the interior of Old Blue. And what I have is some carpet cleaner. Now, this is Meguiar's carpet and upholstery cleaner. Don't know how good this stuff works, but we're going to find out today. Old Blue need a little cleaning on the inside. This is not exactly what I wanted to try today. I wanted to try the chemical guys, but unfortunately, I was able to find some wheel cleaner, the chemical guys wheel cleaner, but I wasn't able to find the upholstery cleaner. The upholstery cleaner is what I was looking for, and I wasn't able to find it, but that's okay. You have to go online to order that stuff, so that'll be okay. So instead, we're going to try the Meguiar's carpet and upholstery cleaner. So we're going to try it today. And we got a lot of work to do. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to show you guys some before and some after pics. So with that being said, I'm going to get back with you guys. Okay, just as I promised, we're going to get some pics here. Now, I don't know how good you can see how bad that carpet is. It's in pretty bad shape. But we're going to try to at least snazzle it up a little bit. I mean, we're going to do what we can with it. I mean, I can't say that it's going to be 100% better than what it was. But we're going to give it a try and see what we got, what we can do anyway. A little bit there. And we also, while we're here, we're going to try to replace this. I had a new one to come in. That old armrest right there. We're going to try to replace it and try to doll the old gal up a little bit on the inside. The seats are not too bad. I think we can get by a little while with the seats, but we're going to try to definitely do something with that carpet. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to get back with you. Okay, guys, I'm back. That wasn't too bad. I'm kind of impressed, actually. I really am. This Meguiar's carpet cleaner, it actually didn't do too bad. I probably could stand to hit it one more time, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry for a few minutes, and as you can see, it turned my water brown. That was clear water at first when I got started on this right side, and then I went to the left side, with some fresh water. The only thing is this brush. I used a different kind of brush that came with that cleaner. So that brush is not good, but this here turned out to be a fairly decent brush. for scrubbing the carpet. But yeah, we're gonna let Old Blue sit for a minute, let the sun dry it a little bit, and come back and see what else we got going on. And like I said, I'm going to replace this. I got a new one, and I'm gonna see if I can't replace that. It's all sunk in. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get back with you guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. While I was waiting on the carpet to dry, I went on ahead and decided I was going to take this off and replace it. I have a new one. Hopefully it's the right one, but I know why it's all sunk in now. The plastic in it is all broken. So with that being said, let's bust the new one open and see what we got. If I can get this bad boy open here. See what we got. Okay. This just might work. A little different color, but I believe it just might work. Well, let's get started installing a new armrest and see how this is going to turn out. I'm going to have to take that whole thing out, but that'll be okay. But yeah, we're going to try it, see what we got. And with that being said, I'm going to get back with you guys. Okay. Well, I guess we got the Mexican charamba going on. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and tackle this back. It won't be no delay to you guys because it's gonna be all in one video. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this back while I'm at it and get this taken care of. I did get my the armrest added. Worked out pretty good. A little bit, wasn't much of a struggle to get it done. Everything bolted up, Amazon special. So hey, looks pretty good. I can live with it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this back carpet clean, and I will be getting back with you guys. Okay, back. I got that done. Same results. Looks a little bit better than what it did. Is it great? No, it's not great. But is it a lot better? Yes, it is. I probably can do the same thing. I probably can let this dry or let it sit for a little while and maybe do it again. You know, I just did it that one time. And it actually looks better. Same results. Water, brown once again. But what am I going to do? I am going to let it air dry, leave the doors open, let it air dry and hey, go from there. Okay, I'm back. Now, the Meguiar carpet and upholstery. It actually done pretty good. It cleaned the carpet in Old Blue decent. It pulled a lot of dirt and grime. I'm just waiting to see what it's gonna look like, after the sun dried, after the air dries a little bit. What all did we get accomplished today? Well, we got the Meguiar's carpet cleaner, cleaned the carpet in Old Blue. Old Blue was long overdue for a good carpet cleaning. The carpet was soiled bad, from years of neglect, really. So, but this little thing right here is not good. This is not a good design. Um, you need to get yourself a decent brush, because once you spray the foam on there, you got to let it sit for about. I let it sit for a minute. Then I took a brush, dipped it in some water, and just gave it a good cleaning. Just gave it a good scrubbing, dipped it in some water, gave it just continue the cycle, and turned out to be all right. It's looking good. So hopefully it'll dry. Maybe it'll smell a little bit better in there as far as that old smell, that old soil smell. Get that smell out of there, because this says that it's Pro Strength for quick and easy cleaning. Deep cleaning power, remove stains and odor. So that's a bonus. Get it to smelling a little bit better in there. Also today we replaced the armrest in the center. We got the old one out, got the new one in. That looks pretty good. Still got more things to do to Old Blue. We're gonna clean the engine. We're gonna clean the engine bay. We're gonna get that done. We're gonna try to get it done today. Okay, guys, we back. Just like I said, we're gonna do the engine bay. What I got here is some mean green. And if you're not familiar with mean green is simply just some degreaser. And today we're gonna use old mean green, and we're gonna try to get this engine bay a little tidied up. At least get it to look a little bit better than what it does. Because it's like I said, it's been neglected, and we're gonna try to clean it up a little bit. So the first thing we're gonna do is get yourself a spray bottle with some mean green in it, and get yourself a little brush. And what we're gonna do, I got the hose right there ready for when I get ready to spray it down. Now, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna spray it lightly. We're not gonna get too crazy, because we got to be mindful of the electricals that's under here. So it's okay for it to get a little wet, but we don't want to get too crazy with it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just spray it down a little bit with some of the mean green. If I can get my spray bottle to spray. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's get in here. Give it a little spray down. And by the way, this engine has been cooled, so I'm not putting this on a hot engine. Spray it down a little bit here. Hit some of these tough spots. Old Blue will look a little bit better under here. She really needs a good cleaning. And by the way, we're gonna just let this. We're just gonna let it sit. We're not, we're not gonna start it or anything like that. We're gonna let it sit and let it air dry. Because you got to be careful. You don't want your belt to jump off, because I've seen that happen before too. That's why we're gonna let it sit and let it air dry. It's a beautiful day out today. So the sun is doing what the sun does. All right, I think that should be good. Take my brush here and wet it a little bit. Dang it, it's too much. I actually should have got a bucket and dipped this in, but since I didn't, okay, it'll be okay. And we just gonna rub it in a little bit. Yeah, I should have got my bucket, but that's okay. We're gonna make do with what we got. Yeah. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Now, I'm gonna have to spray this down, and then we're just gonna let it air dry. That made a little bit of a difference. Somewhat of a difference. All right. What we're going to do now is just wait. Just let the sun do what it do. Dry the old engine bay. We're going to let it dry before we try to start it. Because like I said, I have seen times where some people do it different. Some people do it with their engine running, and some people leave the engine off. I'm going to leave my engine off, and I'm just going to let it air dry for maybe about an hour. I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm just going to let it just dry, and then I'm going to come back out and start it up and let it run for a little while. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working on something else. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to get back with you and let you see the results. Okay, guys, the end results. It looks so much better than what it did. I'm telling you, it was like really, really bad under here. I mean, this engine bay was horrible. I didn't give it no thorough knockdown, high pressure hose wash or anything like that. I just simply just sprayed some degreaser on it, let it sit for a second or two, and then just sprayed it off. Took the brush and agitated it a little bit and cleaned it off. And it looks a little better. I'm still letting it set though before I start it. I'm just gonna let it set and just let the water just, you know, dry up on its own. Let the sun do the job. And then she'll be ready to go. So that's what we got going on, guys. It's been a day today. So let me get you guys back on the stand. So, quick rundown. What we got done, what we accomplished today. Quite a few things. We got on the inside of Old Blue. We got the floor mats out. We got it sprayed down with some Meguiar's carpet cleaner. Did a little scrubbing, put a little bit of elbow grease in there. Got it cleaned up, got it looking a little bit better. We went under the hood. We sprayed down the engine bay and the engine with some degreaser, some mean green degreaser, and let it sit for a minute and scrubbed it with a brush, agitated it a little bit, and simply just gave it a quick spray off. Took care of that. Now we just letting the truck dry, the inside of the truck dry, and we'll be good to go. So with that being said, people, you don't have to, this is not just for Old Blue. This is for the vehicle that you drive. Whatever vehicle you drive, maintenance is key. You got to keep your vehicle maintenance, and you got to take care of your vehicle. Always take care of your vehicle. Keep your vehicle clean. Keep your engine bay clean. Keep your oil changed. Keep your tires inflated. Do all those things to your vehicle, and just ride and enjoy it, because these vehicles are important. These are important to us because it gets us back and forth to work. It takes us to church on Sunday. It takes us to the ball games to see our kids play ball. It takes us to the park. It takes us out to lunch. It does a lot. So what you put in your vehicle is what you're going to get out. So with that being said, people, always remember, it's a beautiful day outside. Get outside and do something.